So I'm having to currently sign that my mother is not monsters, dolls kill, and Goodreads because my mom actually can't be monsters. Um, in the history of that, I love monsters as a group. I'm like the real group that Draculaura is. I will never be like a monster's coffin. And like this is my scarf. I do this to fall asleep. I lock it and I sleep in it. It's just a Bieber scarf. Yeah, it was a hand me down. I was doing this. So no. Um, in general, I'm currently having to sign that my mom was never monsters and handle fates of my fireplace. If you're an emo darling, why you shouldn't be one is because you are my mom and I's wizarding fireplace, and it's the version wizard fireplace where you take fates from us as fate transfers over and over again. I still just don't like if someone has wronged me enough to be an emo darling. It's not that I'm not emo, and it's not that I am like not an emo darling. It's and this is my real hair, you guys can now see. I'm about to get a cut. It's just kind of to be an emo darling, you've really fucked up. Like Christina Grimie, you've really betrayed me specifically to be one. It's a craft to having wronged me. It's not like a normal way to be an emo celebrity. You will know me, you will betray me on such a level you could be my wizarding fireplace. And that's not a good fate for anyone, but it's what the craft is too. And the history is you want that craft. You have to agree to it. Where you only get the plates if you really, really fucked up as an emo darling. And so many people are signing, and I get the plates, and I get the plates, and I get the plates. I think that as an emo darling is like a stain on what emo is supposed to be. That while we all love shouldn't be like a shrine to you as Christina as your YouTube page. If you were only a YouTuber as apologies to your victims. And now it's like a shrine to you because of your ending that you still chose in like a dramatic way of revenge porn. And I'm just like, I don't feel bad for Christina Grimme's ending. I knew her. I suffered through her. I went through her entire Arkansas case, including her ending, and she didn't stay me. And like the history is, from what I experienced, she wanted all of that. She knew what it would be like. Eugenia Cooney, despite people's belief, is not anorexic. I also went through her Arkansas case. She has a bone marrow disorder that she recovered from, and she froze her YouTube channel back when she had it to be Thinspiration, where she permanently just has really thin bones and it's scoliosis. And we just don't have a lot of documented proofs of scoliosis. She's not anorexic in that way. She has a bone and skin marrow disorder that makes her look that thin and frail. She eventually recovered from a spit run with anorexia, but it wasn't like why she ever looked like that. And it wasn't ever her being unhealthy like that. I have also had that disorder, and I've also starved for the country she starved for. The history is she's just not a story of anorexia as Eugenia Cooney as an emo darling. It's cool that her shrine makes it out to be that. The history is her shrine is a fucking liar. And I was one of her close personal friends where we were all really worried about her, and then we were all really relieved to find out it was scoliosis and that she just had a skull and bones disorder. Oh my god, was her mom not an encourager, but in the end, she died from gainer porn and being overweight and ogering as Eugenia Cooney the second she was a healthy weight. And so it's kind of good her channel's frozen where it was. No matter why it looked that unhealthy. Yes, only people in Thinspo watch her, but like, oh my god, was she never a thing? Where we soon have to meet a lot of emo darlings for a brain transfer, brain transplant transfer at the crossroads. In exchange for learning a lot of creepy and weird skills, the emo darlings not coming to us to get brain transplants because it's the fate we need currently traded at the fireplace, and they don't get a say. All the fireplace's fates are like that, where my mom would have been like stolen by another woman as a brain transplant. That still turned out to only be a character of hers that wasn't really her, and so we need to transfer the fate and the destiny and it ever having happened to her. And you're a fireplace, so you're gonna take that fate because you have to take the fates that we don't want if you're a fireplace. I just don't respect emo darlings. I hope Kurt Schneider outgrows it. And I hope he outgrows being a dog. He could be a hound or a husky. Like, honestly, because dogs are a pig race. And he really wants to be one in, like, a traumatic way. Where I really hope he stays emo because, like, it would be so good for me being emo. Emo wants you, Kurt Schneider. Emo wants you. Damn. And that, was it Dan Cook? Something like that with you. Um, I don't know how long is she? Where, sorry, my Emo Darlings.